Our first email question of the night kind of gets into that, Matt, and it comes in from Odell. And I saw this question. I thought this is a perfect one to kind of start us off with. It says, how do I know if I have a case against one of the big companies? I asked my doctor about some of my symptoms and how they related to my medical condition that I took, my medicine that I took, and he said, probably not. And what I liked about this question, Matt, is if I was Odell and I'm assuming she's referring to a drug that she's taking.
Yep.
Right. And I immediately think of Taxotere and some of the other ones out there.
Right. Docetaxel.
Right. And you're thinking to yourself, oh, let me talk to my doctor. And then the doctor comes back and says, well, maybe not. Then what do you do?
See, Kenny, that's the exact issue, though. I mean, in a lot of those cases, it's a failure to warn, is that the drug companies haven't given your doctor the necessary information for them to know to advise you. They have taken that choice away from you. So they haven't told the doctor. The doctor doesn't know what the symptoms are or what some of the adverse effects are because it's not listed. They don't let him know. So, listen, sometimes things just happen, as they say, and you don't know. Well, I agree. It's a lot of times very difficult, and that's one of the cruxes of those cases is that the doctors themselves don't know to tell you. So, of course, you ask them, is this the drug? They don't know.
Right.
If they knew, they would have said something to begin with. So that's the whole issue. So that's where you've got to call somebody.
I think about the heartburn medicine from a couple of years ago. Zantac was that one. And shoot, that was a huge prescription, an over-the-counter drug, and then all of a sudden it changes, and your doctor's answer today would be a lot different than your doctor's answer from a couple of years ago.
And you mentioned Taxotere. That's a huge deal, right? They didn't disclose some of the side effects, permanent side effects, and the doctors didn't have an explanation. I spoke to oncologists myself about this, and they're like, hey, we didn't know. They didn't tell us. It's only I'm bringing in the materials now. They do know. So they're kind of honestly they're victims like their patients are because listen, every doctor wants to do good, doesn't want to hurt anybody. They want to give their patient correct advice, correct information, and when they're not provided it, they're at a disadvantage. So the doctors are in a sense victims as well.
I knew Odell's question would get you
does
going. I knew it'd get you fired up on that one. Speaking of, if you ever want to send us an email question, it's so easy. rmlawcall.com. You can go to LawCall. Just put it in the Google machine, pull up LawCall, and you'll find the guys. Find Biloxi or Gulfport or Reeve. If you see Matt's beautiful face, you know on the right place.
You're in the right.
You know you're in the right home, and just email us a question. We try to get as many as we can.
I don't know what a Google machine is.
It's on your phone.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Okay. It is. It's titled Google Machine.
I'll talk to your wife.
It's right there.